Destroy your credit fast. 850 to 300 in the blink of an eye. Stay tuned to find out how. Welcome back. I'm coming to you from, well, that's none of your business. But anyway, I'm Evil Micah. I'm divorced, unemployed, I have no friends, and my family hasn't spoken to me in 25 years. You may say I know a little bit about evil, but you know what else I know about? Bad credit. That's what we're going to talk about today. How to destroy your credit. So let's get right into it. If you want to destroy your credit, first you must know how credit works. So look at this evil chart. This is your FICO score. As you can see, there are 5 categories that make up your credit. Number 1, payment history of 35% impact to your credit score. Number 2, amount owed. That's 30% impact to your credit score. Next, it's length of credit history. That's 15% impact to your credit score. And then there's credit mix and new credit. Each of those are 10% impact to your credit score. And we're going to destroy all of them today, and I'm going to tell you how. The first thing you want to do if you want to destroy your credit is apply for everything. The more hard inquiries, the better. Get 150 credit cards, 10 student loans, 5 mortgages, and 6 cars, and all the store credit cards you could possibly get. And all you have to do is keep applying over and over and over again until they start denying you, and then you'll know you're finished. And that's the first step in destroying your credit. The next thing we're going to do to destroy your credit score, as soon as those credit cards come in the mail and those loans get approved, go out and buy everything you possibly can. Be as frivolous as possible. Just buy and buy and buy until your credit limits are maxed out and you don't have a penny left to spend. That's because your credit score is very much dependent on your credit to balance ratio. And the closer to 100% maxed out you are, the worse your score will be. So be as frivolous as possible and keep buying and buying. And that's the second thing we're going to do to destroy your credit score. Now, we're going to keep destroying your credit because what you're going to do is stop paying your bills. Stop paying for water. Stop paying for electricity. Stop paying your credit cards, cell phones, and mortgages. Stop it right now. And as soon as you stop paying them, you're going to go 30, 60, 90 days delinquent or more. And since your credit score is very much dependent on your payment history, and your payment history is going to be awful, your credit score is going to drop immensely. So remember, bills are bad. Take the bills and throw them in the trash. Don't even pay attention to them and don't even remember what they are. And more importantly, if you've got auto pay on, stop it. Cancel auto pay. That way you won't make the mistake of accidentally paying a bill and ruining your chance at bad credit. But how do you know this is working? Because you're still getting phone calls from creditors calling you relentlessly every 24 hours, every hour, every minute until your phone doesn't stop ringing. And it drives you insane because these people want you to pay your bill now or suffer the consequences. And your mailbox will be full of bills marked final notice. You won't have any room in your mailbox anymore for regular mail. And they'll start returning your mail to the post office. And you'll finally realize you're never going to use these creditors again because they put you in collections, and these collection accounts are going to be very, very bad for your credit, and you want as many of them as possible in order to ruin your credit for good. You're very much on a roll. Now the next thing you want to do is close all your credit cards and loans. You want to make sure they are done. Because if you have a long credit history, it's going to make your credit good. And we don't want that, do we? A short credit history makes your credit bad. So if you've had your accounts open for a month, 2 months, 3 months, cancel them. Cancel them as soon as possible. Because you want the shortest credit history that you could possibly get. And that's another way to destroy your credit. Now, your credit score is closely approaching 300, so you're not going to be able to borrow anything else. So what are you going to do? Go out and get a predatory loan or 100. Go out and get one of those pay payday loans. Those payday loans with 400% interest. And just keep burying yourself deeper and deeper and deeper until your bills are so much you couldn't pay them if you wanted to. That is a great way to tank your credit, so get right on it. Now you've done your best to make sure you can't borrow money from any type of business or bank. So start borrowing all the money you can from your friends and your family. And don't pay them back. Borrow and borrow and borrow until nobody will talk to you. And maybe you'll even get sued. And if you get sued and you lose the suit, they'll put a judgment on your credit history. And a nice fat judgment is a great way to make sure your credit score goes down as far as possible. But wait, there's more. Now you have to go out and quit your job, get divorced, and make sure that you have your house foreclosed on and your car repossessed. Make sure they take back everything you have spent your money on until you have absolutely nothing. And since you have no friends or family you can depend on anymore, you're going to end up in the worst place you could possibly be in your entire life. And when you think it can't get any worse, it's finally time to declare bankruptcy. And that bankruptcy will sit on your credit for at least 7 years, and you won't be borrowing anything anytime soon. So congratulations, you've reached your goal, your 300 credit score, and your mission is now complete. I don't care if you watch till the end of this video, and don't you dare subscribe, like the video, or comment. I don't want to read anything down there. It's a waste of my time. And if you see me out on the street, you can thank me for destroying you. Have a terrible night.